Okay, I'm just going to ask you a couple of questions.
Okay.
First of all, are you on social media?
I am, yes. Yes, I do use social media.
Okay,
What sites do you use?
I use mainly Twitter. I do have Facebook, but it's kind of just to look upon things. I don't really use it.
yeah. What do you use social media for?
I use it mainly for keeping in touch with friends. I also might use it to find information, like the news and things like that.
Okay.
If there's anything interesting going on. Yeah.
Do you think social media is manipulating young minds in the sense of how to look and act?
Yeah, I think definitely with younger minds, yeah, there's a lot of material out on Facebook that, any social media site that kind of dictates how people should look and be, and that influences how the people act on the website, on the sites themselves. So when you're speaking to each other, that comes across. So I think that definitely it's quite strongly influenced.
Yeah. On the terms of being manipulated, do you always believe what you hear on social media, or do you tend to question it?
I often tend to question it, but I think that's because I'm a little bit older.
Yeah.
If I was younger, I think I'd very much take a lot of what is said on social media at face value. And I think as you get older, you do begin to question things. So yeah, I don't take anything at face value, but I understand why a lot of young people do.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Daniel.
Okay. So the first question is, are you on social media?
Yes.
Okay. What do you use social media for?
Just keep in touch with my old school friends mainly,
Okay.
and just keep in touch with family I don't see often.
Okay. Do you think? It's alright. You can just leave it at that. Do you think social media is manipulating young minds in the sense of how to look and act?
Possibly for advertising. I've noticed
Yeah.
advertising's got a lot more. They're a lot cleverer. We have advertisers. Our companies advertise on social media.
Yeah.
So I'd say that's influencing
So,
stuff.
like big corporations.
Yeah. So if you watch videos now on Facebook, like after about 3 videos, an advert will pop up. They have sponsored promotions and
can
stuff.
like tailor adverts to specific
Yeah,
people.
yeah, that as well. So
Yeah.
definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
And do you always believe anything you hear on social media, or do you tend to
No, never.
never?
Now that's my rule of thumb, to not believe it.
Yeah.
It's probably for the best.
Yeah.
There's a lot of rubbish on it.
Yeah. All right. Well, cheers.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you. Okay. So first of all, do you use social media?
Yes, I use social media like Facebook and that. Is that what
Yeah.
social media is? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Um,
do use it.
Do you what do you use social media for?
Contact, some information, get to know people like across the world that you can't talk to like everyday lives. But don't do it that much.
Okay. Do you think social media manipulates the youth in terms of kind of like how to look and how to act?
In my honest opinion, yeah, because I've looked at some people that I've never seen social media, and they act completely different to people that I've been introduced to it.
Yeah.
The ones that haven't been introduced to it act cocky and then say what they think without thinking of the consequences, whilst the others that don't have social media, they know what consequences happen when they act.
Okay.
They have more confidence in what they're saying.
All right. Yeah. And last question is: do you always believe what you hear on social media, or do you tend to, question it?
I'm kind of in the middle. Sometimes I question it. Sometimes I don't. I don't even bother with it. I don't go on it as much as other people.
Yeah.
I'm like on it like once a week maybe. That's like it.
Okay. Well, thank you for that. So first question is, do you Are you on social media?
Yes.
Okay. What do you use social media for?
Keeping in touch with people mostly, seeing what my family are up to, got sort of spread across the country and my friends and stuff like that.
Okay. Do you think social media is manipulating young people in the way of how to act and how to act and how to look a certain way?
I don't really know. I think it could do like any form of media does.
Yeah.
So you see images and you want to replicate them, things like that. It sort of shows you what the social norm is, I guess. If you see a lot of people that are looking the same, things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the last question is, do you tend to believe what you see on social media, or do you question it?
Usually question it.
Yeah.
Don't tend to believe everything that I see.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
anything that I see, really.
All right. Well, thank you. Are you on social media?
Yes.
What do you use social media for?
Communication and entertainment.
Okay. Do you think social media manipulates the youth in the way of how they should look and act a certain way?
It's a hard question because it depends. It depends what their friends are sharing and what they're looking at and what they like.
Yeah.
That defines what they should look like.
Okay. And the last question is, do you tend to believe anything you see on social media?
Not always, 'cause it's not very reliable.
Yeah. Okay, well, thank you. Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Are you on social media?
I am, yes.
What do you use social media for?
The honest answer.
Yes, we do.
Because whenever I'm like Instagram and Facebook, I like to get likes. I'm not gonna lie, but it's like an ego boost.
You like the attention.
It makes me feel better about myself.
Okay.
It's true. I just feel better about myself.
Not judging you. Do you think social media is manipulating youth on how to look and how to act?
Yeah, I do. Because there's like certain people that have certain styles and there's like trends that the trends that come on, like Facebook is now trending, like, and teens are gonna like follow what the trends are.
Like hashtags?
Yeah, hashtags
Yeah.
and shit. Yeah, I mean stuff.
I'll believe that, don't worry.
Sorry.
Do you always believe what you see on social media, or do you tend to question it?
I think I've got a bit more streetwise. At first, I didn't know because I didn't know if Alan Rickman had died, and I thought it was one of them hoaxes, when they're death hoax and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm a bit upset about that, to be honest.
Okay, well, thank you.